in the FDI hub back at the low orbit dead moon base, and we're going to continue this base build from this moon base that I picked up or began last night. Been chilling out a little bit today and doing a little building. Haven't been home very long. Just had a little bit of time here and there to get into the base build. So definitely looking forward to finishing up this base. Got a few things done. Going to have to do a little hopping around between base to base and pick up some supplies to plant the farm I'm going to put on this base. So definitely guys, going to be a interesting stream. Looking forward to a few people pouring in here in a little bit and helping keep me occupied or keep my attention towards the stream as I build this base, because it ain't always easy when you're concentrating on base builds. And I'm just get a little bit of pop a few links in the discords while I'm at it, and cool, nice. That way we'll get the chat going here in a few minutes, and we'll get this party started, or get this build started anyway. Boom. Got to do all this in the self-promotion channels, because you can't trust YouTube to send out notifications. Usually only get about maybe 4 or 5 people show up and say they got the notification. Everybody else usually misses the notification when it goes out. But yep, that's how she rolls. YouTube for you. Alright guys, got the chat set up. We got the stream properly advertised. So let's hop on out the ship here and get on down to this base build, guys. I just got back from the space station a few minutes ago, picked up some sodium so I can start dropping some lights in this base. It is not going to be too much of a, it's not going to be a modest build, but it is definitely going to be an interesting build. When I get done, this thing order produce 36 circuit boards in a passive harvest. I'm kind of curious as to how many lights I'm going to end up putting on this base build, because I went a touch overboard with the FDI hub base. So I don't know, being that it's in a low orbit and on a dead moon, it's kind of a dark format anyway, so I may do a little bit overkill on the lights. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of lights. What I may end up doing is tonight for the stream is just at least get this first lower level lit up and work on getting the plants sown into my biodomes we see here. And I'll give you guys a bird's eye view camera shot of it when I can get finished with this room here tonight. But yeah, definitely getting some base build on tonight. Just got done watching Zane's stream. He was doing a massive amount of warping. I said, yeah, I think I might have to stream a little bit tonight. I had kind of got, I know my schedule for the week is going to be horrendous, so I like hanging out with everybody when we get the stream up and running. So I definitely want to try to get a stream in tonight for a few hours before I duck out for bed, and then because it's probably gonna be next weekend, if that, before I can stream again. So definitely want to get a little YouTube time in tonight. Plus that, the kids are semi-behaved, and the wife has retired to watching her show, so I am got the TV in the living room all to myself. So heck, let's break out the green screen and get this thing going. Right. Welcome everybody. Like I said, it's we got the low orbit base pretty much. I mean, there's going to be a few decorating. Okay, back out of the menu. Anytime you get your lights to where they're not at a 90 degree, you back out of the menu and it'll correct the issue. They're always better to place in the first person mode, because third person, it doesn't matter what you do, they are always off. They're not really that perfect in first person, but they look a lot closer to being professionally done in the first person. What is going on, John Hall? Welcome to the stream. He is the first one up in the chat. Awesome, good to see you, sir. Going to do a little base building tonight. How are you, good sir? Dude, I was just watching your stream from last night. Awesome, dude. Heck yeah. I couldn't believe, once I got the technical issues and the crashing cleaned up, I actually went a fair few hours last night. It was I looked at my clock and I was like, holy cow, I've been live this long, I gotta go. had to be up early this morning, and I'll tell you guys, and the sad thing is, I got done streaming and stuck around for, I think I stayed on Netflix for another hour or so watching TV, and oh my goodness, it was pushing 2 o'clock this morning before I crawled into bed, and I rolled back out at 6:45 this morning. So I am running on fumes tonight. What is going on, Matador? How you doing, sir? I was about to hop on later. I finished my Abyss story. Awesome, dude. Yeah, man, I left off when you were building upwards. Oh, cool, dude. I'll tell you what. When I get these lights in this lower room here put up, which I'm almost done. I'm just putting the horizontal ones up, and that doesn't take that many. Once I get this up, I'll actually hop up on top of the base and do a camera mode view of it for y'all guys, because I've been a little busy today during Zane's stream. I've went through a little bit of glass today. I actually had to go raid another circuit board farm to finish up the glass, because I run out of glass from my freighter supply. Alright, let's see what we got here. She looks lit up a little bit. Them corners are still dark. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. Alright. And that's why I built a roof on this thing, so I can jump up on this sofa. Alright, let's see. Third person. my little seat on the sofa. Oh, let's see where we got on the chat real quick. Yeah, man, I left over. Yeah, hey, so John. Hey, man, there's an awesome YouTube vid I saw on the Marianas Trench. Cool. See, doing good, man. That's a lot of light. Yeah. Well, with these low orbit bases, you got to throw a lot of lights on it to light it up. I'm gonna end up doing inside out and out. I'm probably gonna end up building like catwalks that I'll have to take back up to get the outside walls. But yeah, I'm gonna light this base up quite a bit. It's probably gonna have the same rendering issues as the FDI base. Speaking of lights, time to light up. Yeah, you got a point, man. I ain't had a cigarette in a little bit. Yes, it is, John. Hey, Sword, I got an FDI question. How do you know what region of space is another Civ? Is there a specific region named in the galactic map for the FDI systems? It is, I'm not real sure about like, all the regions. I know the region that the FDI main FDI base is located in. Oh man, I'm gonna clip with this green polo on. But the main region with the FDI is crap. I can't even think of it. I'll hit the galactic map here in a little bit and show you. But yeah, here's my view that I get to check out when I come out of here. Like my planet's right there. Let's back this thing up, and it is pretty big as far as trying to catch a camera angle on this thing. Here's the base so far. Yeah, I was wondering if it was one main region or multiple regions. I know that Slade and Lilyhop have regions for the Cafe 42 and for the Epic Pirates, and they are like very close by. So I don't know if they combine their regions to make this hub area. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, man, these to me I think have the best. I don't know. You trade off a lot of it because of the being in a low atmosphere. It pulls a lot of you got the jump, your extra high jumps and stuff, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to maneuver in the bases. But I think as far as like the view where you can see the planets and whatnot so clearly from the base, it's kind of worth building one. Man, my space base is so different. Mine is actually kind of dark, but it's nice and very open. Not a lot of walls. Yeah. Um, the reason I build a lot of the walls and stuff isn't for like any kind of hazard protection, because this is on a dead moon, so you only have a stress on your oxygen for your life support the entire time you're here. But what it does is when you box these rooms in like this, it eliminates some of the noise level from these ships that are circling your landing pads. But yeah, I went ahead and built 36 biodomes in these in the web or in the hall structures off of that main room I finished last night for this build. So, but yeah, there's still quite a bit to do. I mean, like I said, all of these panels are going to end up getting, like in all these joints right here, where that little piece is there and that piece is right there, I'm going to put lights. So they're going to be, let's see, it's probably going to have about 3 going up in the middle and 4 on each joint going down for each panel, or for every 2 panels. So yeah, I got quite a few lights to apply to this base. But the nice thing about it is I can jetpack down here and get most of the lights on this lower section from this structure. And then I'm probably going to try to do some lighting on this superstructure or on the biodome structures, and try to light up the inside the same way I did the bottom on this upper level and in the hallways of the structures. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do underneath this yet. I kind of hate leaving just a big open box. I may come back and just trim this row off right here on this side, and then on the opposing side, just to make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit cleaner of a build. And then I got the landing pads so close to the edge on both sides that I won't be able to put up a retaining wall around it. That was another one of my goals, but that's not going to happen on this build. Let's see. Kind of want to build on that planet. Oh, you're welcome to, man. You know, it's one jump away from the FDI or PID stain system. Yeah, it's like I said, it's like right on top of PID stain. What is going on, Dark Lord? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream, buddy. But yeah, let's see, what is the name of this place? The planet's called Repets. But yeah, let me jump up here to the ship and we'll do the galactic map real quick. Nice thing about it is pretty much as soon as you take off, you can open the galactic map. Well, about as soon as you take off. Eventually. Yeah, something's glitched. There we go. Alright, it is our I like that. Ardoni Dick system. I'm telling you, man, this system is hilarious. This region is hilarious for funny names. So right there's PID stain. So you're looking at 59 light years away. It's a Corvax developing system. If you want to jump over and start building there, John. Yeah, I mean, Dark. I like I said, I like the way I did the landing pads where they're floored underneath. I don't mind that because when you come in with the haulers, they it's because a lot of times I'll zip off the landing pad with a large hauler. So I don't mind the landing pads being in the formation that they are in. It's just on the last low orbit base that I did, I actually made some kind of structure to make it look like it had some kind of engines or rockets or whatnot that would keep it supported. But that was a lot of work, and I didn't really want to get too in depth on this one like that. Eventually, what I may end up doing is I may move the landing pads down here and just delete, do away with this altogether. I'm not sure yet though. Like I said, it's got quite a bit of space here that you can actually drop a landing pad, 2 landing pads on either side of this, and let the tail end of them hang off the edge, and it still be safe for you to hop in and out your ship. Yep. Got my little fish tank. I don't know yet, and like I said, it's still up in the air because like the actual aesthetic design of it, I haven't settled on. I may end up doing like some little, make like a little commissary area out here, put like tables and sofas around it, like it's a little dining area or kind of like a little viewing area for this. Because like I said, when I jumped into this system, it was actually the first system I was planning on having to look for a while last night because I couldn't. My last low orbit base. I ended up looking through probably 20, 25 systems before I found one with a dead moon that had a ring planet and had a decent view. This was actually the first system I jumped in last night when I went looking, so I was well pleased with that. The only other thing I'd like to have been different in this system, which I don't know, I'm happy, I'm not happy. It's got that green hue in the system, which I would love to find a system with a dead moon that just had a pitch black hue to it, to where it was just darkness and you could see the stars and everything. But like I said, if you move, if you go into camera mode and put the sun on the back side, it kind of cleans it up. Well, let me get the sun over out of the way here. Kind of cleans up the view a little bit. Plus that, when you're actually here at the base, there's a point in the solar cycle that really pops off the planets, like right there. Yeah, you see how the planets become a lot more contrast and a clearer view. Let's see, the upward sideways launch pads isn't bad, but needs the wall around where you will pop out at. Yeah. Alright guys, where was we at? We were, let's see, I was working on the lights on the bottom level. Let's go down here and check it out, see if there's anything I want to add in down here. I don't think I got any tech that needs to be added here. We'll look real quick. I'm tempted on so I definitely need to put down my blueprint analyzer. Yeah, I was tempted to do my vendors down here, but I'm not sure if I want to do them or not, because you have to hear them talking to you every time you walk down here to harvest this farm. But yeah, there's quite a bit of decoration, stuff like that to build in here. Make a trophy room of all my junk. Let's see. I wish you could use some of those parts down here. That would be epic, but it's not going to happen. No, I did not, Dark Lord. It's still glitched out. The last 4 bases I've built have been have the number 1 storage pod's been glitched out. It's quite annoying. Welcome back, John. Yo, Dark Lord, yeah. But yeah, it's like I said, it's just this area down here is just a little mini refinery room. As you can see, yeah, number 1's missing. Like I said, I got a lot of lights I need to be putting on here, and then I think what I'll do is we'll jump up to the freighter real quick, grab another hauler that's a little bit, well, I'm actually going to dump some inventory into my hauler, and well, crap, hauler's full of junk already. Let's go ahead and scrap some of this stuff and get it out of here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some inventory shuffling here in a few and make some room for that's a lot of cobalt scrap. Let's move it over here. That way I can start grabbing some resources to start building this base up with. Cause yeah, I overdid it with the well, I'm gonna need all the sodium later. The ferrite dust I'm done with, and the pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite I'm done with. So definitely go ahead and do some inventory management down here to clean this thing up a little bit. Let's see, that's 200. I tell you what, let's send this to the starship. Zip back over to the starship and send that back over to my high capacity. That'll clean that up. Let's see, to magnetize down here with my pure. Drop my regular ferrite dust down here. Drop my carbon down there. Need to send that to the ship. Oh, see, overdid it with the ion batteries. I'm not going to need more than 15 of them. Let's go ahead and scrap them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am loaded up on resources that I overbought. Let's see, we'll keep the hydrogen because that'll come in handy later. Send that to the starship. There's the microprocessor, go down here. Sodium, I don't have sodium nitrate anywhere. I need to resolve that inventory situation. Bad thing is, before I started this base build, I ended up with a whole boatload of glass that I didn't need. I ended up scrapping it to get it out of my inventory in my starship, and then I decided to build a base where I was going to need a ton of it. It's kind of unfortunate, but you know, trying to get away from a hoarder lifestyle and back to a minimalist lifestyle. But yeah, we're going to need tons of room to get the plants to build this circuit board farm. So all right. What is up, Ballisticola? Oh my god, dude, you're up late. I didn't have the zero storage for some reason. Yeah, it's some kind of glitch or something they haven't fixed. At this point, I'm just going to help players build their bases. Yeah, that's well me. I'm just it more or less just for it's less function and more looks anymore. I've about gotten to the point to where I will never need the units that I've accumulated. So, all right, I hate doing it. We gotta, but you can find this about any station. So we're gonna scrap it and make some room. Let's see. Let's get rid of these ion batteries as well. Get rid of that load of pure ferrite. Let's do the nitrate down here. Right there, put that there. We're definitely gonna need all this sodium, so gotta hang on to it for lights. Let's move the tritium. Starship, scrap the rest. Alright, put pure ferrite down here. Let's get rid of that living pearl. I'll not need it for a while. Let's see. I believe that's about as scrappy as I can get. Up late last night, was watching you playing until 5 a.m. Oh my god, dude. Ouch. I do appreciate you hanging out with me till 5 a.m. No kidding. Let's see, am we playing for a bit or in a little bit? I'm not on right yet, but we'll be later. Awesome, dude. This place has those cool rock plateau things. I'm going to build a castle on one that's surrounded by water. It should have an underwater section too. Oh, cool, John. That'll be awesome. Alright, now let's we gotta save. Now let's run down to let's terminus to the amino hub real quick and snatch up some let's see, I already hit the amino hub, didn't I? Yep. Let's see, what do I got? How am I gonna play this out? Let's do, let's shoot up to the freighter real quick before I do all this. See if my frostwort's grown back in. If the frostwort's grown back in, we'll go buy some docksite and I'll go ahead and drop the frost warp for the circuit board farm. Plus that, I need to clear out my freighter missions and get rid of some supplies, or get rid of the oh yeah, we way up. Very high at Sword's place. Alright guys, this is what I was talking about last night about jumping in here in your freighter and your ship's not being in here. When you do that, just go ahead and reload your save. What's going on, Jefferson? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you coming by, visiting the stream. We're going to be working on this circuit board farm for the base I started last night. Hopefully, I don't believe I may not have enough time to finish it up tonight, because honestly guys, I'm not going to be streaming a huge amount tonight because I got an early day tomorrow. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm probably not going to have time to stream next week, so or until next weekend. So I definitely will try to get some YouTube time in. And I figured the coolest way to coolest content to drop up is build this orbital base. Alright, now after the reload, all your ships are back in here, I believe. What's over there on the other end? Missing a ship somewhere. It is. Okay. Cool. Nice. Now let's go check and see if my frost warp's back. Let's see. Tomorrow off work. Awesome, John. Awesome, dude. And she's looking like they're ready. Awesome. Okay. Well, cool. Let me get my handy dandy calculator out here. And we're going to try to figure out what I'm going to need for frost warp real quick as far as supplies go. I think it's just 25 of the or 50, that's it, 50 of the frost crystal. Okay, so I need 50, and I believe I'll get 50 from the harvest. Yep, gonna pull 50 from it, so I need to grab 36 of these. Let's go ahead and drop over to first person. Go ahead and get this sorted real quick. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And I grab the tray. Let's see. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, there's my 36 frost warp. Alright. Now, we're going to zip on down here to probably the space station, because I'm going to need, that'll be 30, that'll be 1600. Is that right? No, that is 1800. So I want to need half of that. That is going to be 900, 950 in the dock site. Let's see if we get lucky and find it at the space station. We never do, but it's worth a shot, guys. It's worth a shot. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. That means like I'm playing this guy. Yeah, get some rest for a week of listening. Crap. Pop up over the chat. Son of a gun. Definitely gotta invest in a spam blocker. Yeah, I gotta rest for a week of listening to me not dying. Awesome. Heck yeah. Alright. Be lucky we find some docksite in the system and go ahead and get the frostwort down, and then we can go snatch up some selenium from the amino hub base. And I should have, except for the star bramble, I'll probably have to hit every one of my bases. Probably had to hit every one of my current bases to get enough star bramble to do this base, because 36 of them's going to call for, let's see, I think I'll have to pick up 72 plants. What you drinking, Sword? Ah, Mountain Dew. Sword is not a good drinker, so Sword don't drink. Really? Love the first person jumps, guys. Love them. And if you need more selenium, hit me up, hit up mine. Yeah, well, I got it. Like I said, I should have enough, because I think I have enough bases to build like 106, 107 circuit boards. So I should have enough raw materials to do a 36 board circuit board farm. Ugh. That's no good. Let's go see if I got any dockside over here. If not, we'll go system hopping. To me, that's the easiest way to grab it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the as much of my purchasing as I need to do before I clear that freighter, and it'll more or less roll me back up to max units again. Not like your next bases, but still it's not like your next bases, but it's got some crops. Heck yeah, dude. Well, I hit you up. I chewed up all your star bramble last time I built on the FDI base, because I ended up having to go everywhere looking for star bramble to plant. I was hitting everybody's base up, or yours and my other 3 bases up, and still didn't have. Or I ended up having enough after I hit yours up. But yeah, let's see. I spent last night refining condensed carbon and sodium nitrate into docksite. Oof, yeah. For me, probably 1 out of every 5 high economy bases have docksite in the have docksite as the items in the trade terminal, or at least one of them, and you can buy like 42 to 5,000 of it pretty easily. So to me, it just, especially since you got to harvest condensed carbon or refine it, you can't buy it. It's a lot easier just to try to find somewhere and buy the docksite. I made a nice little walkway towards my terminus that makes you face the big mountain in the distance. Awesome, dude. Let's see, oh man, that's dark. A long time to flip out. I know, man. Oh, you just buy it, but wasn't any. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's brutal. And it's usually how it goes with me. If I need it, I can't find it nowhere. Like platinum, man. If I was grinding nanites, I wouldn't be able to find platinum to save my life. But when I'm not grinding nanites and I'm pretty well supplied on it, everybody that I run into is selling like 5,000 of it. But yeah, this high supply base ought to cover me here. Hopefully, if it's got it, it'll have plenty to a large enough amount that I won't have to hit anywhere else. Let's see, pyrite. I need to come back for that. All right. And that too, if the NPCs are rolling in at the same time, you can usually find a large amount from the NPC ship. Let's see what we got going on here. Oop. It's just the problem, they all roll in at the same time and they all want to leave at the same time. Boom, there we go. Told you. It wasn't too difficult. Let's see what I say. I need 800. Let's grab 1,000 of it just to be on the safe side. In case my calculating in my head is not as great as I imagine. Alright. Save a warp cell and hit the terminus. You can also use salt and frost crystals to make docks out. Yep, cool. I used the corridor trick to place the domes in the starboard. Oh yeah, the corridor tube and plant on either side of it. Yeah, that's how I used to do it. I found it was a lot easier. Well, then again, in the last maybe 4 farms I built, I kind of just threw it down. I did one really good. The star bramble, you know, it's got like the little cane, like the curve at the top for the bramble. I actually planted that stuff so tight you could almost see like where one side would curve and the other side would curve back this way. It would have a little gap there, and you could almost see down to the end of the row through that gap. I had them things planted so tight and so properly spaced. But I spent a ton of time on that, getting them rows straight. Which it helped me a ton by having all the, I had enough to plant all 200 or 152 star bramble at one time for that 19 circuit board farm. Let's see where I'm at. Here's the stairs. So let's go to do this one first. Let's see, this is going to be 15 of them, so we're going to do field. Ah, you son of a gun. Yeah, and I've run into this glitch like 4 times today. When you get back, when you teleport back to your base, you don't have a base build menu. So all you gotta do is save and reload. I'll start calling it the smoke stream. Now I'm contemplating quitting, and the more I think about quitting smoking, the more I want to smoke. So it's kind of a catch-22. Alright guys, we get this reload in, and hopefully I have my base menu back up. We can drop down these frostwort. I tell you, man, it's been yeah, that's the thing about it is, man, you're never gonna quit until you get it in your mind to quit. Like when you have resolved yourself to quit. I say that because I smoke now, but I'd actually quit and was not doing anything. Wasn't vaping, wasn't smoking nothing for oh my goodness, close to 3 years, and then started back up. So I mean, I had it pretty much beat, but I will be honest with you though, you always run into those instances or occasions that you'll want one, no matter how long you quit. So start dropping my frostwort. I'm just curious how this thing's gonna be on the rendering once I get the and I found out that if you plant an item there, I think you can still pass through it when you walk through these steps. So if you guys ever want to build do 16 in one of these domes, it's doable. The only thing with me is to do circuit boards, living glass, or liquid explosive, it takes 15 plants to produce them. So I'm always doing 15 plants per biodome, so that way I haven't, it's a matter of how many biodomes I put up as to how much crops I'll produce. Alright, now we're going to do 6 over here, and we will be done with the frost warp. And I'm out of frost warp. Awesome. Cool. It worked out great there, guys. Now we're going to do the rest of these domes in selenium. Hopefully it won't carry over too much. I kind of want to set it up like that, so that way you can build your, like, you can come harvest these domes on this wing, and then maybe start on your selenium on this wing, and when you run out of selenium, you can craft your heat capacitors, and you'll clear some inventory out. Awesome, Jefferson. Awesome. Let's see. Let me catch the chat up here. Haven't smoked in 37 years and 12 days. Dang, Ballista, how old are you, sir? Or you have not smoked in 37 years and 12 days because you haven't ever smoked. I believe that might be more likely. Let's see. It depends on the planet. Okay. I don't know the context of that, Dark Lord. I ain't sure. Alright, guys. Now we're going to go find... Let's go ahead and dump this leftover dock site. So I had 144 left from that batch. Alright, now we're going to go grab... I think phosphorus is it will sell, or you can purchase phosphorus at the amino hub. So... Hey, because he's 37 years and 12 days old. Nice, Ballista. Yeah, I tell you what, if anybody's considering picking up the habit, don't. It is probably one of the hardest things I've ever been through, quitting that stuff. But then again, I haven't done too much, or I haven't had too many vices in my life that was that hard to quit. I quit, oh my God, I quit drinking, Lord, 15 years ago. And then probably I haven't smoked anything other than cigarettes in 20 plus years ago. Yeah. I'm just a square, guys. Just a square. Now this is going to take a little bit. Terminus, using the Terminus to go to this amino hub base is definitely a a long journey. So, okay, so I built, son of a gun, I miscounted, guys. My math is off. Well, no. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have to go grab another load of docksite and another load of Starbulb. Frost Warp. I knew that seemed kind of weak. I actually needed double that amount, so I needed 72 instead of 36. So now I get to go buy another 800, 900 docksite and pluck another 36 Frost Warp. But if I'm lucky, this base will be regrown by the time I get there, and I'll go ahead and grab the 36 Frost Warp here. Let's see, so we're going to need 4 times 36. It's going to be 144, so I need 144. Need 144 selenium. We're going to divide that by 15 for the domes, so it's going to be 9.6. So 9 times 15. And subtract that from 144. That's going to be 9 domes and 9 plants to get all my selenium. Let's see, my dad quit, but one day my mom noticed he had to keep going to the garage to check the charge on the battery. Oh no! He didn't get busted, did he, Ballista? You gotta watch them wives. They pay more attention than you give them credit for. All right, we're loading in. Now let's go kill some rocks. I have a piece of pure ferrite that's stuck in my biodome here. Let's see, go to train manipulator. If it'll let me. What? Alright, go to... Oh, that's what it is. I'm lagging that bad. Okay. There we go. I believe that's got it. Now, take my shortcut into the base. Here we go. Now I need to grab another 36 of these. So it'll be 2 domes and 6 plants. You see what I mean about farming this thing at 10 frames a second? It is definitely a lag palace. Much easier to harvest than the containers on the freighter though, or the quad trays. Alright, there's 1 dome. Let's go over and grab these. The battery required tobacco to charge. Dang. Yeah. Hey, it's worth a try. Alright, so let's grab 6 of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, we're good to go on Frostwort now. Now we need to, let's see, I need 9 domes and 9 plants for the selenium, and that's on the upper level as soon as I can walk through the door here. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and knock these puppies out, guys. Alright. Alright, plucking selenium. Yeah, base builds are, I enjoy doing them, but they're extremely hard to keep the pace going on a stream with them. But like I said, it was one of them things that I got it started last night, and I said, well, I'm gonna stream the end of it anyway, at least a completed version of it. At least I get to well, I doubt I'll upload it because I still got a boatload of lights to put up on that base, and I'm not gonna bore you guys to tears by putting lights up on that base because it is a brutal, time-consuming process. the one good thing about having such a large base is, like, especially for like me, I probably will never harvest this thing to sell items from it outside of the initial, just to test it to see if it produces what I intended for it to produce. But it is really awesome when you need to build a base, because you already have all these resources planted. I think somebody was asking on a stream I was watching the other day about the need for a farm. You know, because there's so many ways to make money in No Man's Sky right now. If farming is actually a viable way of earning units, but to me, I think farming will always be probably I'm not going to say the fastest way to make money, because you have such an initial setup, and especially with something this large, it's takes a lot of resources and effort. But once it's done, especially in these biodomes like this, where there's no charging or replacing anything, it is probably one of the cheapest methods of producing money. It's just a matter of time. I think these solar vine and the cactus flesh regrow in 16 hours. So, you know, for every 16 hours of actual real time, you've your base is replenished itself. So let's see, and that's gonna be, is that all solar vine in here too? Yeah, so I just need to get these last 3 and 9 out of the next one, and I'm all good on the solar vine. Plus that, once you get your mind, wrap your head around the math on planting and sowing these farms, you know, especially like somebody like me, where I just do like a cookie cutter setup, where most of the farms in my bases are about identical. So it makes it a lot easier to plant, because you can run across what you need. Like I said, the only rough part of planting the circuit board farms is the solar or the star bramble, because it takes 50 to plant a new plant, but you only receive 25 per harvest of that plant. So it takes twice as much as you're required to plant to seed the biodomes with it. So for a 36 circuit board farm, you're going to need roughly 150. No, I'm off. I have to do the calculator here in a second, but yeah, it takes 8 of them. Yeah, it takes 8 of them for each circuit board, for 36 times 8. Yeah, so you're looking at a boatload of star bramble to plant out. And see, we're going to need 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, boom. Alright, so that is the solar vine and the rest of my frostwort. So now I need to zip up to a space station and find me some phosphorus and doxite. And I believe I think this system, I know I'm probably going to have to jump to the next system, because this is medium economy, so I'm not going to get enough phosphorus out of this one purchase. But I do have a few high economy systems nearby. Let's see what this one is. Booming. Let's check it out. What's going on, Daniel Hipley? How are you doing tonight, sir? Glad you've joined us. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. We're doing a little bit of a farm seeding on this new base I built. We're just running and popping into a few high supply systems and snatching up some resources for the planting. I like having bases in different hubs so you can just zip over. Let's see, waiting for Quicksilver event 8. Yeah, I'm curious how the Quicksilver events are going to turn out. If we're actually going to get, if it's going to roll over to a new cycle of them, or if they're just all done with it whenever it's over with. Maybe they'll take a little advice from some people and quit calling it community events and just call it weekly events or Quicksilver events. So I don't detest the name community event, but you know, you kind of do it on your own. I don't really understand why it's considered to be a community event. It's just a weekly Quicksilver event, or a Quicksilver event, because it's not every week. But yeah, I definitely feel you on it, because there's a few Quicksilver items I didn't do with this Abyss update, or I didn't finish the event up on the Abyss update, so I wouldn't mind going back and grabbing a few. Let's grab 500 of this sodium nitrate while I'm here. You can never have enough sodium nitrate, guys. 680 will be plenty. Alright, let's go check the NPCs. If they ain't all bugged out by now. Do you have any phosphorus for me, Mr. Geck? Well, you was no help whatsoever, sir. And you gonna take off as soon as I get to you. Alright, let's do... You have 13k saved up? Oh my god. I would love to see a Quicksilver ship. Yeah, I think a lot of people hoarded on that first event because they thought we was getting like ship parts for the Quicksilver. So yeah. Which I ain't gonna lie, the first event in the first event I done so heavily that I had the Quicksilver to buy the items I wanted from the next 2 events, and that kind of got me into being lazy and not doing the Quicksilver events. But this last one, I was just kind of, it kind of poked a hole in my balloon. I just couldn't make myself go to all those different planets and take pictures. Some people, I would say, love that event. There we go. There's my phosphorus. I would say a lot of people love that event, but because they're shutterbugs. But me, I just it never really excited me unless I got like something really awesome to take a picture of. I hardly ever take screenshots. Let's see, data 184. They should give us the red multi-tool storage box as a base decoration so we can keep multiple multi-tools. Yeah. I honestly, I'm half and half on that, because I kind of take the side of, you know, that's why it's a multi-tool, and having a limited amount of slots to oh man, this is a nice system. Having a limited amount of space to put different multi-tool weapons in, or tools, I think makes it a little bit more interesting. But in turn, I actually have the tricked out legacy experimental multi-tool, which didn't have a whole lot of damage, but was awesome on the... I ain't gonna need that much. I'll throw it away if I don't need it. And I got my inventory full of crud. Okay, let's get rid of some stuff. I'll tell you what, let's see how much space I got before I go to worrying about all that. Got enough for 3,000. Okay. But yeah, I would love to have been able to have the alien and the experimental, and just switch them out depending on what I was going after. But like I said, I think with making you kind of sacrifice or make concessions to a play style, I kind of like the idea of it. But like I said, I would love to be able to put two of them, or have two multi-tools in my base. What is up, Connor Sand? How are you doing? Someone call the cops because Sword is live. Awesome, dude. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Definitely good to see you. Yeah, Matador and Ryder agree with Data. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would love to have both multi-tools. But like I said, in retrospect, it's kind of like the ships, you know. I'd love to have the storage space but have the exotic stats. But it's kind of a trade-off when you get an exotic. You get really high stats, but not a lot of storage. Good to see you, mate. It's been a while. How you been? What's new? I'm doing somewhat alright. I've got a lot of real life stuff going on in my personal life that's kind of been a little depressing. But as far as, like, you know, doing all right, yeah, I'm doing fine. Just like I said, got quite a load on me at the moment, and I'm nothing that I'm not going to be able to handle, but it's made life a little bit more stressful or interesting, and I'm going to have to reload my save again. Doggone it. I tell you what, let's well, I got one right beside the terminus. You'd think I'd learn to save when I pop out of the terminus, because it's right here. Alright, reload to save. What is up, sci-fi guy Henry? How you doing, buddy? Let's see, tech slot and weapon. Yeah, well, Let's see, just finished watching what I missed from yesterday's stream. Awesome, dude. So y'all called up. Let's see, so life's hitting the shitter. Don't worry, mate. Same here. Know how you feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's see, waiting for Quicksilver event week, or event 8. Everybody. Heck yeah, dude. Definitely. I would love to get another event kind of like the Hex Cores, because I really enjoyed going across the planet and digging up the Hex Cores from the kind of like the salvage tech. That was fun for me. There's a lot of people that hated it, but I actually enjoyed that. That was pretty fun. But alright, now we got my build menu back. I do. Awesome. Now let's go plant some plants. Alright. Okay, so now we got 36 in here. So we're going to end up needing 72. So I'm going to have to build 45 be 90. Be 4 be 60. So I need to do 60 and then all but 3 plots in the so it'll be 4 and all but 3 plots in the 4th biodome. or the 5th biodome. Okay. And actually, I should have just enough to do it, so we'll know when I run out, if my math was correct. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3 biodomes, so I need one more biodome full, and then 12 plants in the last one, or in the 5th one. And that should put me to 72. Alright, moving on along. Ah, crud, where'd that go? Son of a gun. I just double planted one somewhere. Oh, that's brutal. Ah, there it is. Cool. Oh, you SOB. You see it's crud, don't you? Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, I tell you what, it's not the end of the world. I'll delete that one. When this one grows to full, in an hour when it's fully grown, or actually probably before an hour, before it's fully grown, you can actually delete it, and I'll just I'll replace it. Too big a hurry, guys. Gotten too big a hurry. So that's gonna put me 3, or no, I picked that one up, so that should put me 2 shy of having enough. And no, I'm off. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. Duh, I'm right. Okay. Alright, that's 12. There's 15. Let's see. 15, 15, 15, 45, 60, plus 12, 72. Okay, we're good. Math has evened out. So. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's see. I'll be back. If not, have a good night. Okay, Dark Lord. Sorry I missed your comment, buddy. Let's see. Whoso don't worry, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like depressed, but it's just, you know, got a lot on my mind. We're all here for you, buddy. I appreciate it, Henry. I appreciate it. The fawn's looking good. Built a lot since last night. Heck yeah, buddy. Heck yeah. Also love the tip on placing the storage container. Oh, thank you, buddy. Glad to help. Glad to help. I'm here for you any day, Sword. Gotta look out for the bros. I appreciate it, Connors. Let's see. I like your vid on Trekkers based data. One, I miss your no mascot video. Oh, cool. Definitely. I have to check that out later. Can you delete the door of the implant? Can you delete the door of the implant? No, because basically it's a 4-way corridor which links all 3 of those biodomes together. The only way it would do it would be to delete this 4-way corridor, but I don't know what it would do. It may. Let's try it. Let's see if I can get a. There we go. Boom. Alright, now let's do that and then replace the corridor. Good idea, sir. Good idea. And jobs are good. Now I need to plant the crap. There we go. Replant the last frostwort. Boom. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that, sir. Alright, now we are off to selenium. Okay, why is my build menu not coming up? Probably because I got my train manipulator on and it's being a bear. Oi, No Man's Sky, the bane of my existence. Let's save and reload, guys. I don't know what is going on with the build menus here lately. It's I've been having that glitching out on me quite a bit here. the last two or three nights with the build on this. Oh, cool. Heck yeah, Danny. Appreciate the tip, man. That helped a ton. Let's see what I got going on here tonight. Okay. Oh, cool. Thanks, Fonz. Appreciate the subscription, man. Knew I was getting an alert. Cool. Awesome. Pleasant surprise. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, this I guess because where I'm so high up, about halfway up in the build, I lost the base part build menu to where it was only like the outside of your base area build menu. So I ended up having to reload my save, fixed it, got up to the correct height on this low orbit base, and then every time I leave the base, I have to reload my save because it kills my build menu. It's annoying at the moment, but once this build is done, I won't have to add to it or adjust it, so it's not really, deal breaker for me on it, but it's more of a slight annoyance than anything else. Alright, I think I was needing 144 of these. So it will be, yeah, 144. John, what's up, John? Welcome back, buddy. So we need 144 of these. We just put, I think, 3 in that last one. Alright, let's see, make sure that was 3 in this one. Alright, 3 in this one, so let's figure out how many biodomes we're going to need. What is going on, funny imps? How are you, sir? Sup, y'all? Just lurking for a bit. Awesome, buddy. Appreciate you lurking. See, 144 divided by 15. It's going to be 9 biodomes plus 6 plants. So I'm going to do 9 full biodomes and 3 more plants. And that will be enough to finish this puppy out. Let's see, and I got 3 more biodomes right here. So I done a full biodome on this wing, didn't I? Yeah. So I got a full biodome there. This will make 4 for this wing. So I only have to do 5 plus 3 more on the next wing. Okay, cool. So 5 and 3 on the next one. Finish this one out. And that should be my selenium. Try not to get in too big a hurry and have any mishaps like the last section, because it is very easy to plant these things in the wrong biodome, with the biodomes being that close knitted together. Especially when you get in a hurry to plant these things, because they don't always behave like they are supposed to. Then we go on a quick little shot over to grab some cactus, and then it's off to star bramble heaven. We're gonna have to pluck a lot of star bramble, and I believe that was the first wing. If that goes to tell you anything, guys, we're almost, I would say, as far as like the base components, we've already got almost 2 out of the 4 types of plants laid for this for the circuit boards, and we still have, this is the first dome in the second wing out of 4 wings of biodomes, so we are definitely going to have a lot of fun. So I said I need 5 and 6 on this wing, so this will be 3 of them. We'll do 2, so it'll be a 3rd biodome in the next section. We'll only have 3 in it, and it'll be done. Let's get this other biodome planted. Alright guys, let me catch the chat up real quick. Oh cool, not too far. Yeah, I always get nervous when I get to concentrating on these base builds that the chat's going wild and I'm not catching it. So I try to take periodic pauses in the build to address the chat. Cause y'all guys come to hang out with me. Y'all didn't come to watch me plant plants in the silence, and I can do that and not stream. So I enjoy hanging out with y'all guys and chatting up the chat. So y'all are definitely first priority when it comes to these live streams. Alright, let's see. We're going to do this last biodome. Let's see. Henry. You know, I got away from farming when next dropped, but I'm glad that I got back into it. Don't need the units, just sort of relaxing. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. I just, one, it's nice for like people that have maybe come to No Man's Sky through PlayStation. Uh-oh. Something ain't right. Oh, I'm out of phosphorus. Okay, got you. So I got 6 more plants to plant. So that's gonna be. I might have to go grab some phosphorus from somewhere. I may get lucky and have it in this terminal. I doubt it seriously. Plus, it's a medium economy, so I doubt very seriously I'll have enough. Availability or amounts to get me what I need, or get me where I need to go. Yeah, I mean that's me. You know, we get some newer players or whatnot comes in, because I mean, you know, they sell No Man's Sky for, you know, 15 to 20 bucks at GameStop. You know, there's going to be people picking this game up, and you know, when you go to YouTube or search out communities or something like that, then you're going to run into players like us that have dropped bases that are basically just for other players to enjoy and other players to grow their own bases and stuff. Let's go to Baltastic. I agree, Fonzie. I definitely agree. Manual saving in a freighter will be awesome. Then again, you can jump in and out your ship to create the autosave, but still, you still have to run down to your freighter bay and or your hangar bay and do it. But yeah, because my freighter, I like last night, I crashed 3 times last night, and it was my freighter that done it. I think all 3 times. Might have been twice that it done it, but or it might have been the freighter twice, but yeah, crashed 3 times last night. I was so annoyed. Let's see what we got here. Phosphorus, nice. Ooh, and we got pyrite here too. Nice. Or did I buy pyrite at the last one? You get spaced. Hold on a second. Oh, let's see. I've experienced too many crashes. Yeah, freighters are brutal, man. At the Fonz, yeah, that'd be nice, but your freighter takes so long to load in. There'd be players that have used bases and wouldn't have to load in yet. You'd get spaced. Die from, what is it? Die from solar radiation or something. I know I'm overbuying this, but I don't want to come back up here. Did I grab any pyrite on my last trip? I did. Awesome. Alright. Now, let's zip over to, let's jump back over to the Amino Hub base. That way I can grab that cactus flesh. Let's see, I'm only going to need 36, that'd be 18 of them. Some of us like getting space, John. I remember when we first started playing Next together, we was in, I can't remember who we was playing with. I think it might have been Peaceful Gamer or somebody. It might have been Black Note, I ain't sure. But we all piled up into the freighter, and we was trying out the freighter warp, like where the owner of the freighter, I think it was Simtex, was one that was whose freighter was in. But he was warping to the next system. We all piled up in his freighter. We was all in the command center of the freighter, warping to another system. And when we did, I thought it crashed me because when it loaded, I was in space, but I was in my ship. I was like, whew. Let's see. When you start encountering crashes, try to take stuff from one floor and move it to another. It'll help with the way base parts are loaded. Yeah, John's right. I think that's how he did his freighter, was move, go with multiple levels on the complexity in the build. Yeah, the Fonzie, brother, I tell you what, I started out really, really ambitious on my freighter, and it got to, when I was going to do 40 circuit boards in a passive harvest, so I had like loads. It was like 140, 150 quad trays, and that might have been more than that. But I'm laying down all these plants, and I'm almost done laying the star bramble, and we're live, and I blue screen, and it crashed my stream. So I told everybody good night, said I'll fix it, whatever. Jumped on the next day, loaded up in the freighter. I think I walked about 50 steps, and it crashed me and blue screened me again. I got lucky. I shut everything, all the network and everything off, so it wasn't straining on the game any or on the PlayStation. Creeped up to my freighter and started deleting. I didn't even pull the plants. I just started deleting the trays, and got lucky and got enough of it deleted where it quit blue screening me. Even with the, let's see, it only helps to a certain point. Even with the compartmentalizing, you can only build so big before the game can't keep up. Yeah, I agree. That's the reason I just went, like, with my freighter currently, it is just basically frostwort and trays just for base builds. But with space station terminuses and putting a terminus on your base, it takes a little while to load in on a terminus, but it's kind of convenient, especially if you're on the opposite side of the galaxy. Let's see, let's go grab me 18 of those cactus flesh down here. It'll be 1 dome plus 3. My 10 frames a second base. My lag palace. Okay, now we got that. Now we need to do 3 more of them right here, and we're good. Alright, now let's zip back over to the other base. We will drop the last 6 solar vine, drop these cactus, and we'll be right back here for the massive amount of star bramble that needs to be harvested to finish out this circuit board farm. Once I get, where am I going? Such a noob. Alright, here we go. You see them frames dropping now, don't you? I'd say my freighter's pretty small build. I have more decorations than anything else yet. I definitely need to rethink my freighter layout. Yeah, it's it's tragic, but in retrospect, in 1.3, you could only get like I think I min-maxed my freighter base, and I could only produce 9 living glass or living glass circuit board or liquid explosive, and that was like bare bones. I had 4 containers in the freighter, and the rest of it was just rooms and trays for the farm and a galactic trade terminal, and that was all I had. But that maxed it. I think it was 1,995 complexity for just what I had planted up there. So much Star Bramble. I know, dude. Well, you gotta think it's gonna be 20, no, 18, 19, yeah, almost 20 domes of a Star Bramble going into this base. All right, let's remember which biodomes I was in. I believe it's it right here. Yep, here we go. We'll do 3 here. You son of a gun! You'd think as many times as I had to do this tonight that I would just do it second nature by now. That would save myself from having to walk up another flight of stairs back to my beacon, save my game and reload. That's just the lovely things that you deal with playing No Man's Sky. Let's see, shake a leg, shake a leg, shake a leg, shake a leg, wake the dead. Oh my goodness. Oh man, you just started playing when Next rolled out, Fonz? Dang, dude. Yeah, with Stinging, I've gotten, it's coming up on a year. It's been about 11 months for me, so. Let's see, Fonz. What worked well for me is to have stairways linking to dedicated rooms. One for refineries, one for my frigate command rooms, one for my frostwort farm. Heck yeah, yep. Stairways are reasonably cheap in terms of complexity, and it also blocks the visuals of seeing one room from another. Yeah. It's all about the complexity. Dark Lord is back. Pirates are the best ships in the game. Yeah. Dark Lord had some pretty wild pirate ships in 1.3. I don't know if he still got them or if next squash some of them or not, but yeah, definitely. That doggone shuttle that had freighter slots in it was my favorite. One, 2, and that should be it for me. No. What? Okay. Sure it wasn't 6. That don't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's add these up real quick, guys. We had 3 of them in one. We had 6 of them in this one. And then that was 9. And then we planted 9 domes. 9 times 15 equals 135 plus the 9. That's right, 144. Okay. Yep. Got confused on my math. So we're good. So yeah, 9 in this dome will put me up to 144. So now we're going to start building the cactus flesh, or the echino cactuses. So as I grab the right menu and start dropping some plants, and we're going to need 36 of these. So what is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, go to the menu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right. Yep. Okay, 9 in that one. So that's going to leave us... Let's see what I'm needing that last one. So it'd be 9 and 15. 9 plus 15 is 24. So that's going to need 12. So I'm going to have to do all but 3 plots in the second dome, and that should put me correct. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to make sure I haven't under harvested these things. Don't get in too big a hurry. I'll start double planting the plots. That threw me off like horribly in that amino hub base, because I planted like wildfire on that base, and I double planted a lot of them plots, and I run out of resources and couldn't figure out why or how. Let's see, I said all but 3 in this one. So. Okay, I'm out of plots. There's 3 left. Okay, cool. That is it. Alright, let's catch chat up. How you liking the game so far, Fonzie? Welcome to my welcome my fine dude. Awesome. Let's see. I still have him. Awesome, dude. Pretty cool, Dark Lord. Time for the math. Yeah, I know. Oh man. And you think, my high school guidance counselor always said I was going to use math in everything I do, and I didn't believe her. And I can't even play a fragging video game about using math. Oh, dude, that's like sorty bought a used game. Yeah. Heck yeah. I picked my copy up in January last year for $13, and the guy at GameStop tried to talk me out of it. Let's see, John Hall, I'm loving it. Just hit 500 hours on Mason. Oh, dude, awesome, Fonzie. Heck, you taking to it like I did, man. Let's see, need to do a harvest on my base to make sure it makes 20 circuit boards. Heck yeah. Crack on, brother. Let's see, Sweet Fonzie, are you playing on the PS4, Xbox, or PC? I believe he said PS4. Yeah, PS4. Let's see, that's since next. Just hit 520 on my day 1 save. Good job. Awesome. Yeah, I mean it's doable, man. Depends on how much you digging into that gameplay. But yeah, that's pretty good returns for $20. Sorry about yeah used. For me, I was one of those pre-order players. I was one of those pre-order players that played from day 1 for a long time, then put it down for a while, play some other games. But when 1.3 launched, I played No Man's Sky solid for over a year. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think I come in and I played the vanilla version of it for, oh man, several months. Or no, sorry, several days. It was pretty close to a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. And really liked the vanilla version of the game. And then I ended up, my kid's back there making as much racket as he could. But ended up I didn't have internet at my house at the time, and when I finally downloaded the 1.38 update is when I came in. I played it hard for several months, and then I finally ended up getting the internet service at the house to where I could start playing online and doing a lot of the interactive hub stuff where you're going to visit another player's bases, stuff like that, and uploading bases of your own. And got involved in the Amino Hub, which is an awesome group, really cool peeps, and then eventually had a few conversations with Panda from the Hidden Panda Show, or Panda Poopy, and he I was talking about streaming because he streams. Him and Hidden Jew do the Hidden Panda show, but and he had told me I ought to try it and stream it. I'm like, well, crap, you can stream it straight off your PlayStation. I figured I'd give it a whirl, so I went and got me a decent headset and tried it out, and that's where I met a lot of really, really cool people. Because, like I said, this community is just the best in gaming, in my opinion. But yeah, there's some really cool peeps that play No Man's Sky, by all means. All right, let's clear some inventory, guys. Told you I was gonna over purchase that stuff. Whoa, not the sodium nitrate, the pyrite. Alright, let's move this down to there. And we're gonna go grab some star bramble, guys. Room the ship, I don't. I'll tell you what, let's zip up to the freighter and grab another ship, because I'm gonna need some space for the star bramble. Because I'm gonna go snatch up this base, or the amino hub base, and we'll finish cleaning it out, and then I'm gonna zip over to the FDI base, and that, yeah, the FDI and the amino hub should put me, we'll do that, and then we'll do the underwater base real quick. And if not, and are still running across problems, I'll zip over to John Hall's farm over at the FDI. So let's see, John Hall paid $60 initially. We've got everything since then for free, and honestly, if HG charges us for updates, I will pay. It's one of my favorite games. I agree. If they come out with a No Man's Sky 2 as the next update, and you had to go buy another disc, I'd do that. Let's see. Much to my wife's dismay, she keeps telling me to switch game. Yeah, my wife is not a big fan of it, but it's like her husband babysitter, so you know. My son's the same way. Every time I know Man's Sky, he says really, and every time he is on Call of Duty 3, I say really. Oh man, no, me and my youngest son used to play a lot of Minecraft together, like offline before we got the internet hooked up out here. Was we just play split screen on the same TV off the same console, just player 1, 2. Heck, quite a few awesome builds that we done together, but yeah, when I got No Man's Sky, it was kind of like, yeah, we're done here. But I thought he would take to it a little bit more than he did, but he's just not a sci-fi nut like I am. Yeah, the reason I reloaded, guys, is when you hop up in your freighter, and it's probably going to get patched out pretty soon, but every now and again when you fly up into your freighter, your ships aren't there. And if your ships aren't there, you need to go ahead and reload right away, because if you get up here in the base and some of them NPC ships starts rolling in, whoa, some of the NPC ships start rolling in, it'll actually blue screen you. Okay, that's already grown back. Cool. Let's where am I at on units? Crud, I ain't even knocked a dent in my units. I don't even think I've spent $1 million yet. Okay. Love to holler, still looking for an S-Class version. Awesome, dude. Yeah, man. There's some nice haulers. That's probably one of my favorite ships. I think my fighter is probably my favorite at the moment. I think more not because of the looks or the style of it, it's because I spent like 4 days straight trying to get that thing in the highest stat version of it. So right there I got $1.5 million, and then what we pull from, we got limium, indium, geodesite, and chromatic metal. Let's move that to the high capacity. Move that there, that there. Okay, but we're done here. And honestly, guys, I'm running freighter missions right now, not really for units, but just to level up my freighters, or my frigates. I'm sorry, frigates. I've been running all my lower class ones So that's another million, almost $1.2 million right there. And then I picked up, let's see, I picked up Geknip and activated Emerald. But yeah, like I said, I had to do some really massive spending to ever blow through what I'm spending or what I'm making on No Man's Sky or on these frigate missions. That's another Fonzie. If you haven't joined a hub or checked out a hub, if you look in the description, link in the description below, I have a link to the Noob Nation Discord and to the Amino Hub, or the Amino app and Amino Hub. I enjoy playing in hubs or having, you know, access to hubs because there's a lot of cool shared information, like shared discoveries and stuff that are out there just free for anybody that wants to go look. Like, say you're looking for a certain style. What? Oh, that's an explore mission. No? Alright, what's going on here? Why didn't it say inventory full? Is it still going? Okay, why is it saying inventory full? That's total BS. But anyway, like I said, if you're looking for specific ships or colors or styles of ships, going into hubs and checking out their databases and stuff like that, they'll have a listing of addresses and ways of jumping through, like taking a portal over to systems that have certain ships. So yeah, I'm maxed out on units right now. I'm just more or less clearing inventory space. Cool thing I found about this too, you get I've picked up quite a bit of deuterium from these two. So I've picked up 1,300 deuterium just from frigate missions in the last couple weeks. And you need 200 deuterium to, I think it is your, why is it saying inventory full? That's annoying. I think the mission's still going or something. Well, that was a long one. 4,600 light years. See what I got. 3 million. Let's see what I get in geodesite. Holy cow. Move that to high capacity, sell the rest, get it out of my inventory. Let's see, sell. Said I'm alive.
So?
Could you keep the conversation down?
That's what I think of it.
Well, come on, let me turn the camera a little bit. Carry on. My wife is a trip. Alright, geodesite, you're it. Gravitino balls. I believe that is all I need to toss, and I'm good to go. Man, I'd hate to think that freighters need that many inventory slots for. Let's see what the tech modules. Move the tech modules temporarily and see what that does for us. There we go. Awesome. Thank you, Dark Lord. I can't believe it took that many slots to... Dang, almost 2 million in units. Holy moly. Yeah. That was a big mission. Are y'all done talking smack about me? Hang on a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Wife's getting the kids situated and ready for bed. Yeah, about another 45 minutes or so. Alright, let's sell some items, get rid of the stuff. Man, that was a lot of stuff. Man, I hate selling that hot ice. Like, you can almost, like, and I've seen a lot of the items to craft the stasis devices, so if you're a hoarder like I am and just start stashing this stuff away in storage containers, eventually it won't take much, it won't take a very long time if you had the blueprints necessary just to craft stasis devices from the resources you gather from frigate missions or what you find in trade terminals. Alright, all done. Now let's send these puppies back off, get rid of some of this frigate fuel. And see how many of these frigates I've gotten upgraded to S. Let's see, we're gonna do, we gained 3 stars? No. Let's do a trade expedition. It seems like it's gonna be a long one. Let's see, we're gonna send that one. That one. Throw a support vessel in. That one. That one. Right, let's do... Oh, I'm out of mind control devices. Well, crud. Might have to go do some sentinel killing before long. If you didn't get a dime from those cells. Nah, I didn't. Like I said, guys, I'll never burn through the units that I've gotten accumulated. Let's see. These are always good because you usually pick up some cool like ruin items that you pick up, or the items you pick up at the ruins. All right, let's see. Exploration. Here we go. Get these A classes out of here. Let's send a support one and another. What? Thought I had a. Oh, duh. I got another page. Here we go. Let's see. I thought I had another S class. You know you're too rich, when. I know, dude. Oh, good grace! I'll zip down here and show you my. I'll zip down here and show you my hauler that I got stashed up with stasis devices. Let's see. Let's do exploration. Crap, I ain't got one explorer left. Doggone it. Let's do trade. Do a support. Let's see. We'll send out. We'll send a combat out. And another trade. Anyway, I hate doing that on an exploration mission, but alright, combat patrol. Let's do this one. Get rid of them combat vessels out before I send too many off. I cannot believe that one has not upgraded. That thing's been a C class, and I've sent it out about every combat mission. It might be damaged. I don't have the gold or the silver to let's do a support vessel, and then we'll do explosive drones. Get rid of some of those. Alright. One more, and we're all clear. Because I got so really good S-class scanner modules, I've been asking more units than I spend. For the first time in a while, I just exceeded my maximum units milestone. Finally, awesome, dude. Oh man, I come in the next, like, this account wasn't max units, but my let's see, support vessel, and let's do a trade. Let's do an industrial. Send them out. This account wasn't quite maxed out when I started next, but this was one that the portal was glitched on, so I wasn't playing it probably the last 2 months or a month and a half before next dropped. It kind of sat dormant, and but then when I got on, I moved a lot of my stasis devices over from one of my, where's that ship at? It might be this one. I moved a lot of my stasis devices over from some of my other 2 accounts, and it helped a ton. If that tells you anything, guys. Tons of stasis devices. So if any of y'all guys need units, man, hit me up. I definitely have plenty to spare. Let's see what we got in her. Scrap that. Send that to the... Right. Let's get over here and see what's in her. Cool, she's all clear. Let's take this one. Which one are you talking about, John? The red one, or the gold one, or the blue one? I got 3 of the ballers. Let's see. Sorry for the misspelled words and extra periods in the chat. Happens when you type too fast and read before sending. I know. I do it to Zane all the time. Let's see. Where'd you get to do? That's not enough stasis devices anymore. I know. I could use a few units. Next time I see the red one. Oh, dude. That red hauler was a pre-next 1.3. That was actually the day that whoa, what was all that about? Okay, the day I got this freighter, what I'd done is I was buying some tech from a multi-tool, and I was up at the nanite vendor, and when I come out of the space station, that red ball hauler was sitting right at the bottom of the steps in an S-class. I'd like jetpacked down and landed on top of it and checked it out because I scanned it and seen it was a S-class. Bought that ship. All right, spent the next 2.5 hours going through and collecting resources to upgrade it. I put every weapon and all the theta upgrades for the weapons on that hauler. I mean, I literally, it had like 5 slots of open space left when I got done upgrading. It had every weapon maxed out on it, or somewhat maxed out on it. Not, cause I think the photon cannon had like 9 upgrades and only done thetas on it. But I had the cyclotron, the positron, the infraknife, and the cannons was all thetas. Had the warp drives, shields, all that upgraded. Had the pulse drives upgraded on. So I said, well, and I spent like, it was like, good grief, like almost midnight one night, and I was like, well, let's take it out for and see if I can find some pirates to fight. So the first system I warped to with that red hauler, I warped into a freighter battle, and it was this freighter, and it was the S class. I was so happy that day. It's got the offset cockpit, like my angled wing red one I have, but I really like the ballers now. Dude, I'll tell you what. I gotta go grab some paraffinium, and what I'll do, we jump to Baltastic real quick to grab supplies on the last little run. I'll jump over there, and because I'm not gonna be able to be honest with you guys, I'm not gonna be able to grab that Star Bramble tonight. I'll probably end up having to do it and then just stream probably stream the testing on this base when it grows in. I'm not gonna be able to get it done tonight. Time just won't allow. But what I will do is we'll jump down to the Baltastic system that I found over at the Amino Hub. And John, there is a ball hauler almost identical to that one, except it has instead of having just the plain ball containers, it's got the shield plates on the side of it, and it's a 48 and 8 hauler. If I quit running into the space station. Let's see. Oh, cool, man. Thanks. Awesome, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I run across this one. I believe I discovered the system. Let's see. Go to space stations. There we go. Yeah, I discovered this one, and then I run across a like a slant wing with the turbines in the wing and the 2 jet engines underneath. Red hauler. I have a teal and red ball hauler. Not a fan of the colors that much, but we're swapping her out. Oh, awesome. No, I'd actually planned on trading that. I'm on the fence with it, or on the fence about it, because that one's like one of my. That's actually the first S class. First S class I believe I bought in No Man's Sky was that one. But yeah, that one's got a lot of. That one in the Artemis has a lot of the sentimental value. I've been tempted to trade it, but I don't know if I will or not. You see, I got my trade stations already marked, so I've been looking. And these are Amino Hub systems. They're right nearby the depending on what your jump range is, they're one jump away from Amino Prime. So. But there's actually a red and silver one with the same body, well, not quite the same body design as this blue ball hauler, but it don't have the shielded balls. There it is right there. It's gonna come in on me. I like this. Man, if that thing had a jet engine on the back of it, I'd like that fighter in S-Class. I like the wings on it. The C-Class, at least you can see what I'm talking about. See what I mean, John? It's got just a little bit different color scheme than my Apollo, but I'll tell you what, we'll jump over and I'll tell you what, let's reload the save real quick and see if I can get that other one to spawn in this system and show Matador that the other style that comes in here. Or actually no, actually it's the one like the blue holler. But let's get a look at the other baller that comes into the system, and then I'll zip over to the Defiant system. Those are great colors, and it has a stubby tail. Yeah, most of them ballers you'll find you'll have a harder time finding a baller with a tail, or with a tail that don't have the vertical jets. I look a lot, but we'll check it out and see if I can get this other one to spawn in on this reload, and then we'll zip over to that other system and show you that vertical wing one, and then I'll probably call it for the night. And once I end the stream, John, if you want to jump into my lobby over here and get you a portal location or a terminus location in your system, or drop a base computer or something down, come back and grab you one, get you one tonight since you aren't working later. Where in the galaxy is that one sorted? I'm not quite sure where the amino hub is as far as relationship into the galaxy, but I'll hit the galactic map when I go up into space, because I got to fly terminus out. That way you can see what I'm getting at. But yeah, I have not seen. I've seen the one you like in a S-Class 3 times. I have not seen the one I've been here looking for, or going. That's it right there. I've not seen this spawn in S-Class yet, and I've spent quite a few afternoons here trying to get this holler. This is the one that I was going to trade out the red one you liked for. It's a red and silver, but it's got the tail on the end of it. I like. Oh, I'm not gonna be on very long, but like I said, once I get the stream on, you can jump in the lobby and I'll bounce. I'll wait on you to get in the lobby, no doubt. Get that thing to land sooner or later. But yeah, it's pretty much the same body style as that one, except it's got a different tail and it don't have the shielded balls. Oh, here she comes. But yeah, I like the tail and the engine on this thing a lot. But like I said, it has been a bear trying to get this thing in the S-Class. I've probably gotten at least 75 reloads in this system, or at one of these two trade stations, and haven't pulled it. Oh yeah, I mean they'll spawn in A47, 46, 48 all afternoon, cause basically 8 out of every 10 reloads will spawn one of those two haulers, and then I've seen that one in the S-Class. But basically 8 out of every 10 reloads will spawn that ball hauler, but I have not seen that large one, or the one with the tail that I like. I haven't seen it in the S-Class yet. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, I don't shop for ships unless it's wealthy. Even if it's a ship I really, really want. I learned that lesson a few weeks ago. Let's see. Galactic map. Here we go. There you go, dude. It's almost 700 light years from the galactic core. But like basically, right here is the Amino Prime system. No. That's. Oh, dude, this is in Oh, dude, we're close to Yeah, you might be all right. Crap. This is over towards the. Crap. Where am I at? This is actually towards not just a few jumps from the noob colony. Because Hoss Tony's my yeah, right here. It's Jared 7 here. Yeah. Cool. So you got a base here, dude. Awesome. Crap, I can't believe I named that AH on accident. Awesome. Awesome and sucks at the same time. Heck yeah, dude. Bonus. That's by Jared 5. Yes, it is. Nice Matador. Let's see where I'm at. Yes, wealthy economy, booming. Let's see, is yellow your favorite color? Oh, I have a Paul Hollerman main base. It's yellow, I think. Awesome, dude. Let's see, Matador. Just got a squid today. I've been looking for that since Atlas Rises. Awesome, Matador. Congratulations, man. Squids are no joke, man. Getting one with awesome stats in 20 and 6 is not very fun. I think I have a base near Jarrett 7 too. Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah, still have to build an epic base at Jarrett 7. I only have a shack and some stairs. Yeah, it's an AH outpost now. Yeah, I can't believe I named that thing AH in the wrong hub. Jeez. What a noob. Alright guys, we're going to zip over, and this one I do believe is actually in the Amino Hub area for that other hauler. And we'll go check it out real quick, and then I'll call it a night, and we'll move on to the get John. Well, actually John's already close, so yes sir. Heck yeah, if you get a location, or you should be able to warp her from Jarrett 7 pretty easily. I think, like I said, I think it's only one jump away from me. So. I was wondering why I looked for that thing the other day in the Amino Hub and I couldn't find it. It's white and it had a blue and red one, but I don't like them much. Ah, got you. Alright, let's see space stations. Whoa, go back. Space stations. There we go. We're looking for Defiant. There we go. Yeah, man. When if you guys get a normal mode hub for that where Zane's heading on that planet, or Serenity planet, let me know, and I'll go set a base up out there and get a location. That way I can jump over there and hang out with y'all, do some multiplayer stuff out there one day. Now this one, I like it, but I'm coming to the point in my collection of haulers that I'm really on the fence if I have anything in my freighter that I want to trade bad enough to get this. I mean, I love the ship, and if I would have got this one before I would have got some of these other haulers, I probably would have stuck around and got this in the S class already. Um, but like I said, I'm to the point now that I'm so snobby with my ships on what I'll trade and what I'll have that because like this one right here is Atlas Rises hauler. We actually got a location for it. This blue one I'm flying now, we got a location for it. I think Funny Imps posted up. It was orange for him, but when I went to check it out, and I don't know if it's because I picked it up in the blue version in Atlas Rises, but now in Next it shows up as a blue ball hauler as well, but it's shielded, same body, or it's actually exact same ship. Now this one is a little bit more precarious to spawn in. It only spawns in maybe 5 out of 10 reloads, so but it's a wealthy system. It's just hard to come across. Let's see. Nice. I can these 3 communities now: FDI, Zane's World, and NIS. Awesome. I need to start naming systems. I don't know. The given name would show up in the terminus. I didn't know the given name. Yeah. I want to go there in my permanent save, Serenity. I started one and I'm a few hours in. I must warp to the Euclid core. Oh, dude, that's brutal, man. I'm telling you, man. Next has got me scared of permadeath. I haven't even attempted it off stream. Oh man, yeah. I'm definitely. I like a challenge, but I believe that might be just a bit too much for me to accomplish. Yeah, and this right here is the reason I'm considering getting a 2 terabyte SSD for my PlayStation, because these reloads, instead of taking like 56 seconds to reload the save, there it is. C class, but there it is. Instead of taking 56 to 60 seconds to load in your save on a reload, you're looking at about 31 to 35 seconds with that solid state hard drive. So when you're out here ship hunting, that cuts down quite a bit of time investment into ship hunting. But yeah, here you go, Matador. That's the slant wing with the jet engines. Like I said, I've been here. I've spent a fair few hours looking for this thing. Because to be honest with you guys, even if I don't get it, I still want to try to find it in the S class just to take a screenshot of the stats on it. Because I'm just kind of that way. But it's a nice looking ship. I really like it. The only thing that would be better is like the tail wings that were on the last one. That large baller that I was showing you in the last system. If it had that style tail wing on it, that would probably be, if it had that, and maybe a different color, maybe a lighter or orange, or a orange white, or a yellow, I would have that one in the I would have that one in the freighter right now. But yeah, but I can almost guarantee you, I'm not gonna. There's just those 2 ships that, well, probably 3 ships that will always be in my freighter, and that's gonna be, or always be in my collection. That's gonna be my Artemis that got converted at Next. Green like a tank. Ship looks okay. Green like a tank. Awesome. The Artemis ship that actually it was the ugly box nose hauler that got turned into the really cool looking medium wing design, but it kept the 48 slot hauler from Next. And then the blue one that I'm flying now, the shielded ball hauler, and that fighter I picked up. And to be honest with you, that fighter will stay there just for spite, because it took me like 4.5 days of reloading saves in the same trade post to get it. Oh, watch this thing pop up in the S class for me. Nope, B. But here's the other large hauler that shows up. No, it's a medium. Okay, cool. And that's the kind of the sucky thing about this thing not popping in the S class for me is this is the only large hauler I believe that is in this system. It's just stubborn. Alright, dude, I tell you what, let's oh, I tell you what I could do for y'all guys. Here I am talking a bunch of smack about this and showing off these ships, but I have not done the coolest thing I could do and actually drop a signal booster. Let's see, carbon nanotubes and metal plating. I'll go ahead and drop a signal booster and let y'all guys get this booster code. If anybody's rewatching the stream later and would like to zip over to this system and pick up that holler, be my guest. And I'll leave that up for a few seconds. Yep. Time for just about that time. Swords out of smokes. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I believe that's been plenty enough time for people to get their screenshots. Let's snatch this thing up, and I am going to zip back over to. I'm gonna zip back over to the other system real quick. Drop a signal booster so y'all guys can get a location on those ballers, and then we'll probably call it a night, guys. But yeah, let's see. Tell you what, let's do the galactic map. Let y'all see where the amino hub. There you go, John. That's this is in the amino hub system, I believe. Where are we at? Here we go. Nope, that is my frigate missions that follow you for some reason. I got a base here somewhere. That's probably it right there. Here's Amino Prime. Yep. This is actually the amino hub right here. The Octopod Complex. I had several pre-next bases. Let's see. I think it was up one more region. Here somewhere. Crud. Because I moved quite a bit away from the region. Here we go. I had a lot. I think 4 or 6 of the amino hub bases were in this region here. And I think Alexichek, he had Alexichek had discovered one region. I mean, he pretty much documented that entire region. It was pretty cool. He had probably 70 to 75 ships documented from planets in that system. And then we had then that just out south of or just below the Octopod region, we had or might have just been in the southern or lower area of it. We had the Nexus Eagle system, which had the S-class experimental multi-tool, probably one of the most famous multi-tools in 1.3. Between today's stream and catching up with yesterday's stream, Sword is single-handedly responsible for killing the battery on my phone. Oh, so sorry, dude. Sword streams are not recommended without proper charging capabilities, sir. Awesome, dude. Yeah, buddy. But I do appreciate you hanging out with me, Sci-Fi Guy Henry. Guys, if you haven't checked him out, man, check out Henry's channel. He is a cool guy, big Star Trek nut like myself. He does No Man's Sky content, so guys, definitely go check out that stream. Let's see, space station. Let's get back over here. Baltastic. We're annexing the Noob Nation Nexus with the Amino Hub. It's only about 100,000 light years away, but we can dominate it. Goodness, guys, I can't believe I've been streaming this long. Starting to feel it. Then, good gracious, between what was it? The game glitching or freezing last night, and then finally, once I got started streaming, I think I had pretty close to 4 hours. Streamed yesterday, and then I think I went about another 2.5 today, so feeling the burn, guys, but something better to do, so I ain't gotta do it tomorrow. Man, how nice would it be if I hop in here and there's 2 of them? If one of these suckers was an S-class. A48, what a friggin' troll. That one's gonna be a B-class or something. That one's A. Tell you, man. Sean Murray loves to troll me, especially with tempting ships. B-class. I called it, didn't I? Called it. You know you've reloaded your save enough times that you can start telling what the other one is from the first one. All right, let's get you guys a location here. There you go, guys. If anybody wants to come grab these ball haulers, these are actually a jump away from Jarrett 7, or what is it, Fussbub or whatever. But yeah, we actually me and Semtex set up a little mini sieve. Got quite a few, maybe 5-6 people's got bases on that planet. I've moved all 3 of my saves to that area in that planet, so, or all 3 of my PSNs, so it definitely a cool place to be. Alright guys, I believe that is enough for everybody to grab a screenshot for that ship. And like I said, it's got 2 classes of ball haulers that spawn in here, so if y'all guys are a big fan of red ball haulers, there you go. Ah, what a troll. That is brutal, guys. So tempting. Alright. Let's see, that's about it. Alright, guys, well listen, I have had a blast hanging out with each and every one of y'all guys tonight. Really have enjoyed myself. it's nice to be able to unwind and kick on the YouTube and stream a little bit and hang out with all y'all cool peeps. I really appreciate the support y'all guys have shown this channel. Um, just hanging out and being just cool people in general. I know a lot of you guys like John and Dark Lord, Matador, and a bunch of you guys. I'll play No Man's Sky with, and actually go do stuff off stream with. So definitely much appreciation for that. And I'll be honest with you guys, if y'all want, shoot me a friend request on that Sword1701 account. If we don't, or if you're a pretty regular guy, definitely. If your PSN name's different from what you have on the YouTube channel, please let me know, because I get a fair few requests from people I don't know or don't recognize the name, and they just get ignored. Not to be mean, I've had people that's watched the stream after the fact that I don't know that send me friend requests and end up being a lot more trouble than it's worth to accept them. But yeah, definitely though, you get regular guys that come pop in and watch the stream and hang out. Definitely if you need units or locations to some of these hubs or whatnot, or need a little, I think had a guy was watching last night before I was watched the stream and knew that I was affiliated with the Amino hub, and he seen I was on the join random lobby or whatnot, and hopped on the mic, said, hey, you anywhere near the Amino hub? So I jumped in, portaled over, and got him located over to the Amino hub last night before I went live. So yeah, I definitely don't mind helping people out when I'm playing this game, because that's what this community's about. So definitely. Let's see, Ro, always a great stream. Oh, thank you, Ro. Fonz, enjoyed the stream. Oh, dude, man, hey, listen, I appreciate the sub tonight, and dude, I enjoy you hanging out with me. Definitely come back. I usually it's usually the weekends when I stream. Just right now, because I used to stream every night, but it's weekends are probably going to be the most reliable and safest bet for at the moment, especially this time of year for me. But yeah, you're welcome to come back anytime, dude. If you got questions, post them in the chat, and we'll get you. There's enough experience hangs out in this in the live chat, and if we don't know the answer, we'll get you the answer pretty short order, because we know people that know people. Let's see, Matador, thanks for streaming, Sword. Have a good night, man. Good night, chat. Awesome. Matador, have an awesome night, buddy. Guys, seriously, appreciate you. Y'all don't know how much this means to me, getting to just hang out with y'all guys and having such cool friends on YouTube. It does mean a lot to me, and I do appreciate it. But I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream here. John, if you want to, buddy, if you need to hop over, man, if you don't want to have to portal over to this planet or whatnot, just want to join my lobby, get the location in your map, jump on in when I kill the stream, and definitely, dude. Guys, I will see you next time. Have an awesome night. As soon as I hit the right button. There we go. Alright, guys.